One day there lived a handsome and very popular young man named Jaka. Even so, Jaka is still single, because he feels that there is no woman who can interest him. Jaka's good looks have been heard throughout the country, making all women curious. Even though many women came to approach him, Jaka considered that their beauty was nothing special. Until one day, Jaka went to the forest to collect wood. He is used to doing this activity and has become his daily routine. In the middle of the forest, Jaka heard a sound coming from the direction of the waterfall. Out of curiosity, this man went to the waterfall to check what was really happening. So far, he had never seen anyone using the waterfall because it was too far from the village. He heard that there was a group of women joking around there. The voice became clearer and louder with every step he took. When he arrived there, Jaka was very surprised to see 7 very beautiful girls. They were all bathing and joking with each other. These girls were the most beautiful women he had ever seen in his life. Her face is very soft and her voice is so melodious. Because he was so fascinated, Jaka was reluctant to leave. After finishing bathing, the 7 women wore shawls. Jaka was even more surprised when he saw one by one them flying into the sky wearing these shawls. Wow! It looks like they are not human. They are angels, said Jaka in amazement. Seeing this, Jaka wanted to get one of them. Finally, Jaka took one of the scarves that was on the rock. Jaka was sure that the shawl belonged to one of the beautiful angels in front of him. Until one angel realized that her shawl had disappeared. "Where's my shawl? Did you see it? I was sure I put it here," the woman asked her siblings. "Nawang Wulan, I don't know. How about this? It's already very late, we have to go back to heaven," replied one of the sisters. "You better look for it first. Later when you find it you can follow to heaven," said one of the other girls. Hearing this answer, Nawang Wulan could only cry. He also couldn't hold back his brother. When Nawang Wulan was crying, Jaka came to calm her down. Jaka offered his house to be Nawang Wulan's place to live until he found his shawl. Because they live under one roof, Jaka and Nawang Wulan are getting closer. In the end, Jaka proposed to Nawang Wulan as his wife. Nawang Wulan also actually fell in love with Jaka. The marriage was finally carried out and a daughter was born. Even though he only works as a farmer, Jaka family is never lacking. They always have rice to eat. Jaka was actually surprised, but his wife only ordered him not to open the pot while cooking. Jaka also followed his wife's advice so that his life was always smooth. But one day, Jaka was so curious that he finally opened the lid of the rice cooker. Jaka was surprised when he saw that his wife only cooked 1 grain of rice in a pot. Jaka immediately left so that his wife would not suspect his actions. When Nawang Wulan returned to the kitchen, she saw that the rice she had cooked had not turned full. It was then that the woman knew that Jaka had broken his promise. As a result of her husband's actions, Nawang Wulan's magical abilities disappeared. Now he has to cook a normal amount of rice as he should. Over time, the rice in their barn was running low. Until finally, Nawang Wulan touched the bottom of her storage sack. That's where Nawang Wulan saw the shawl. She was really shocked and disappointed, because all this time her husband was the one who kept her from returning to heaven. Nawang Wulan always thought that Jaka Tarub was a good man and sincerely helped him. She didn't expect that her husband was petty and could not be trusted. When Jaka Tarub came home, Nawang Wulan was wearing his shawl and was preparing to return to heaven. I'm going home now. When the moon is full, take our son out and I'll come. Nawang Wulan's departure cannot be prevented. In the end, Jaka Tarub could only lament his mistakes. From this story the message can be taken that we must be honest humans and not break promises or oaths. If we lie to other people, then that person will be disappointed and feel betrayed. This condition will make them stay away from us.